Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and well, looks like glad that this design has been finally complete. Now looks like Tomaso Pantera 1971. So I'm finally finished with the Chef Hatchet Total Drama library, but I just changed up the different color because this is definitely quite turns out to be. Well, looks like it's time for a custom race. Let's see how it turns out very well. But anyway, looks like Lord Talk on Total Drama character is finally back, because this is definitely the good thing that's been a month. Well, ever since the live stream turns out to be a total disaster. But anyway, so looks like it's time for choosing the track to get ready to get started. So anyway, about Chef Hatchet, well, he is a cook, a co-host, and a sidekick to Chris McLean on Total Drama. Well, he has definitely temporarily hosted the show in Total Drama Island episodes and Basics Training, Are We There Yeti? Well, also part of Mutiny and Soundstage in Total Drama Action, and probably in two Total Drama seasons like Eat, Puke, and BY, and also Seek and Ye Shall Find. But definitely, well, he is definitely an aggressive sidekick to Chris McLean. But well, looks like I'm about to go and get everything started. So first views on the clock. I might be able to do something to set up on professional. Okay, just want to make sure that laptop's on and just keeps on setting up. Well, probably I might be able to do 4 laps because I might saying this to do the same thing as usual. So looks like let's just get started and talk about him. Well, Chef Hatchet is the aggressive sidekick of Total Drama host Chris. He provides the meals for the contestants, just like he makes disgusting slop, which has been slammed by all but a few competitors, but even they have complained about it at one point or another. However, some episodes have suggested that Chef actually does have experimental kitchen skills. He will take over as primary host on rare occasions in which Chris is absent, or he tells him to. Well, given that both are equally concerned about the team's well-being, it is hardly a far cry from normal routine. Well, Chef is bigger, louder, and much more confrontational and intimidating than his counterparts, who prefers a different outlet of striking fear into his contestants. So, let's just go and begin, and let's do this. Well, he is frequently seen wearing ridiculous costumes that, well, definitely he wears that awkward pink dress shorts. Or maybe some other weird awkward things, like, definitely, like lady stuff. Well, Chef Hatchet is a guy. Well, he just always do a lot of work for Chris. Now, let's begin on over to Total Drama Island. See how it gets started. Before the season, that Chef Hatchet was an intern, so he can probably have to test out to dive on a 1,000-foot high cliff. Well, he's just being a little concerned that he's being an intern, but well, just introduced because he's just being loud, tone aggressive to serve the contestants with some disgusting meals for it. Well, and also that it also seems in episode 2 when he tries to jump down into the lake to see, just giving a little test. But in the matter of fact, well, doesn't like to get caught up by a shark, so he has to avoid it. So he definitely thinks that he knows that the shark just almost bit him and scares off. Well, definitely that was a flashback in episode 2. Well, definitely in the big sleep. Well, Chef just wearing a sheep costume. Well, the first costume that he just wears, and second that he just wears a tutu because it's, well, probably a man tutu, or, well, it's kind of getting awkward for a woman's sport, which definitely he's just giving the contestants to do some, well, she's just taking a little tempting for it. In episode 4, he was the referee in the dodgeball challenge. He just whistles to the other contestants if there's something penalty or, well, probably the rules of dodgeball. Well, probably it is. It also gives something for sports strategy to do with the help of the referee. But definitely he didn't say dialogues, but he always blow a whistle. In episode, well, in the not quite famous episode, he's just, hold on a second, just giving a little handling it. Well, Chef is revealed to be the former BJ and DJ artist as the talent show. I kind of think that Chris just nicknamed as Grandmaster Chef because, well, he also to be the judge of the talent show contest. Well, just giving to see how the other cast members to give out the talents to see if it's going to be one big approval of 10 plus, probably dubbed as 100%. I'll make sure that I'm just gonna have to keep driving. Well, sorry about that. I'm just giving a little bit more talk here. Well, it's been a while that I'm just never done this because I'm just taking a long break. I'll just make sure I'm just gonna have to finishing up the race until I'll be doing the replay. Well, maybe if I could do it, well, probably I just did for the last time. Okay, almost there to pass the BMW and KTM Expo. So yeah, I kind of think this is going to be today's course. Driving the Tomaso Pantera to drive on 4 rounds until I'm about to get ready to do some daily workout challenges, because this is going to get a lot of easier ways to done. So, looks like third lap is going in. Keep it steady. Oh, well, a little bit close. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, definitely he is also the chef-o-meter in the episode, which he gives the rates to the... I kind of think that what Chef Hatchet's performance rate talent was, well, definitely Harold and his beatboxing talent. That gave it definitely the most awesome performance rate ever to be shown. well, throughout other episodes in TDI, and, well, probably he is seen driving the boat of losers in every episode. Throughout the following, he is involved in the Phobia Factor challenge and drives an airplane that Izzy and Owen is going to be prepared. Well, we also seen him that he's wearing a flight attendant outfit. That's going to be a number 3 on the list. Well, I guess Total Drama Official has that video of Chef Hatchet's outfits was been uploaded a few days ago. Well, maybe you're interested to take a look. That'll make sure if you guys understand that if you're a Total Drama fan who actually likes Chef Hatchet and all the best moments, be sure to search Total Drama or any kinds of such related stuff. I'll make sure that I'm about to keep driving with this TD live report. So yeah, I kind of think I just changed the color of the Tomaso Pantera to become as the final version of this design. Well, probably yesterday I just made an original design to be used as a beta design. But not to worry, folks, I'm just gonna have to make it very efficient planner to make it better. Alright, looks like time for a little interior view racing style. Well, probably a little bit power slide could be added up as an ingredient for driving techniques. But I may not be a professional lore talk. I'm just here for a little fun to race. I'm just giving it a little bit test drive before right about today. And I'm going to race this ordeal to take on a daily workout. Well, even of course, I kind of think the live stream is still doing a little bit maintain on hold. Just going on into the straight. I'm just always talking when I'm racing on the track. Oh yeah, where was I? Just continuing on. Well, once again, Chef Hatchet also appears in Paintball Deer Hunter when he's about to go out to take a swim, while Bep is about to try and steal chips from him. Definitely given recommended by Heather by having an alliance. After he took a swim, he just came back into the mess hall before he saw Bep stealing the chips from him, and definitely, well, kind of think no dialogue can't be heard. Well, just giving a little quick encounter. Okay, looks like final stretch, and there you go. Well, one simple, perfect finish line, just like any cars can pass in. Well, maybe yes, joyride make it much very hilarious, but I guess you guys already remember this. Now hold on, I'll just gonna have to take on a quick hold. Alright, well, made it back. Just giving a little quick to charge up. So, looks like finally got some first place earnings, and oh man, I kind of think this is getting halfway there. Man, that was quite very fast. Alright, well, probably Chef Hatchet's biggest role in the season, well, possibly in the entire series. He was also in basics training that he wears a military outfit. Well, he always acting like a drill sergeant because he also be in charge of this episode to take the challenge. During this episode, he forms a conflict with Duncan because he never follows directions, but he seems to be very cruel to the contestants, treating most of them with little to no respect. He also forced them to face through challenges and eat garbage. Well, he was always doing some military drills. Well, maybe it is, because that's his role as the host for this challenge, and giving the contestants to give them some major warm-up. But anyway, that was military style to do some push-ups. In a bunch of disgustingness, well, Jeff cooks the disgusting food to serve the final 10. Much unlike basics training, he doesn't do anything major. Well, in the exclusive clip, he was mopping the floor in the final challenge at the main lodge. As he is doing this, he is complaining about how his life turned out. Well, maybe in any case, if you guys really watch the exclusive clip where Chef is mopping up the floor, make sure you search around in YouTube if you're going for it. So yeah, I guess you already know it. Well, he plays a major part in hide and be sneaky, as he in charge of catching the campers during the challenge in this episode. Well, I kind of think that he forms a conflict with Izzy, yet apparently to start seeing this by having a little more dramatic Kung Fu references, maybe just like The Matrix. Oh man, I just love that part when Chef is about to take on Izzy. Man, that part is awesome. I love to enjoy this. Maybe I should recall this to watch it again. But definitely, when he never noticed that Persona was never to be seen, as she won the challenge, he apparently to start respecting her, that she finally gained invincibility. In Hook, Line, and Screamer, Chef Hatchet plays the part as the escaped psycho killer with a chainsaw and a hook. Well, he eventually gets beaten by Duncan. Later, he along with the others, as goes to Gwen's rescue to deal with the real escaped psycho killer with a chainsaw and a hook attempts to attack her. Well, he just actually never noticed that he just wears a costume for it. Also in Wild Not Gone Wild, well, definitely Chef just got shot in the back by a tranquilizer dart, courtesy of Izzy. Well, that's 2 in a row for her. Well, also, he also in charge again in the challenge in Are We There Yeti? He just serves the final 4 campers in the middle of the woods. It is seen that Chef can actually cook good food, as he was seen making sticky buns. He also eventually gets back at Duncan by eliminating him from the competition. In the season finale, Chef doesn't do much except putting the touch on fire for the rejected Olympics race and handling Owen the $100,000 check. In the Total Drama Island special, Chef doesn't appear much, however, he is reviewed that he was the one putting the alligators in the lake. He is later manipulated off-screen by Justin, who gives him an autographed headshot of himself in exchange for the helicopter, which he later uses. Well, probably doesn't appear much in the special episode. Well, we also see him once. Alright, now in total drama action. In the Monster Cache, Shep is the first seen during Chris's tour through the abandoned twin blocks. He is seen chasing a raccoon out of the craft services tent, trying to use it as dinner for the contestants. Later, he is controlling the monster that will chase the contestants around. Well, when he picks up Justin and he lets him down gently into the bounce house castle, well, kind of think that he says that the kid's hot when he tries to put him down gently, just giving a little polite way to do. When trying to pick up Owen, the monster's arm short-circuits due to Owen's weight. Later, when the girls celebrating the win, when Owen picks the smashed trailer, but by smashing the other one as well. Wow. Guess he's gonna bring the hammer to rebuild the trailers for him. In the Alien Movie Challenge, he wears the mama alien for the challenge. He has to dress up as an alien to hunt down the contestants with a paintball machine gun. When Chris orders the interns to add more slime to Shep, well, he just hates his life for his career. When hunting him down, he reached Lindsay, Lashana, Justin, and Fab, spraying them easily with some alien slime goop. Well, it wasn't actually slime. He comments how the producers hired an Abex crew. When he goes after Harold, Izzy, Owen, and Heather, he goes down to duel with Izzy. He believes he has killed her, but she was only pretending. He soon catches up with Duncan, DJ, and Trent. Well, he easily shoots DJ and then chases off Trent, Duncan, and Gwen with carrying the eggs. Probably Chris drops the slime bomb, knocking out the four out and destroying the eggs. However, Trent finds two more and races up with Gwen to get immunity. Chef Hatchet vows to get them next time, and desperately he's been insulted by Chris about his skills, saying that he can't do anything right, but he demands for giving his money to it. But he just always wants to have his payday. So here's something else for a little more current interaction sport. Well, Chef Hatchet has interacted with DJ in Riot on set. He takes him under his wing because he is upset at DJ because he is too sensitive and weak. Despite of his great potential and his physical strength, Chef says in the confessional that he seems a bit of himself in DJ, but hates how he is too nice all the time. But he just formed an alliance with him. Eventually, if DJ can win, Chef would receive half of the prize money, as he's seen him coaching DJ frequently in Beach Blanket Bogus. Well, definitely Chef's alliances was illegal since Chris was stated on the recap. It involved most of the bribing contestants. It seems to stem from Chef Hatchet's annoyance that some of his tasks were asked him in the season. Well, probably in the aftermath too. Well, it also shows that clip that Izzy was having an offer to Izzy with forming a secret alliance. Well, I kind of think this is the most funny part, that Izzy refuses to accept Chef's offer and then implying that he did respect Easy most of all the contestants. She takes him by surprise by answering his offer and flying kick it to the stomach. Man, that's 2 in a row for Izzy. LOL. That's very hilarious. Well, in the prison movie challenge, well, he wears the same outfit in Total Drama Island Basic Training episode. He is seen talking to Chris during Prison Break challenge. Much to his surprise, Chris attempts to make small talk. Well, he rejects Chris, making him awkwardly respond by saying that he had plans anyway. Well, maybe until in the Sandwich Project. Shep continues to miss the challenge to assert that DJ and his team can win. Well, his alliance with him was strained when DJ expresses his guilt over keeping secrets from his team, and definitely that's kind of cheating, by the way. Well, I'm glad that DJ finally stands up to him and he quits his alliance, and he voted himself off. Well, probably that might be quite good, by the way. That's the right thing to do for DJ, and definitely Shep's alliances are definitely illegal at all. So, looks like definitely time to go on over to take on the second course. That I might be able to save up the third course, by the way. Alright, well, I kind of think I should probably go and take on Dragon Trail Gardens. Let's just say morning daybreak could be quite good. Oh yeah, at the episode's end, well, Chris just prepares to eliminate one of the killer grips, and definitely DJ was exposed to the alliance and given the cast and removes himself from the competition, as he believes he has done too much wrong things and he thinks it will make his mama proud. Shep tries to shut down DJ, but instead he finds himself in hot water with Chris in the cast. In Masters of Disasters, well, definitely Shep resumes for his cooking with his rancid food for the contestants, which once again, only Owen enjoys it, and he ate Chris in the disaster challenge, but once again rebels against him by slamming him against the ladder using the travel cart. Also, Shep throws a large manuscript to the cast as debris, smashing Owen's jaws in the process and getting him sent to the hospital when the cast almost drowns in the submarine challenge. Well, definitely Shep always ignores when Chris's panic, unconcerned, being more focused on the card game that he was playing. So, looks like time for a little second round on the race. 4 laps. Let's go. Well, it was definitely assumed that Shep does always do a lot of respectful things for it. But yeah, I don't have time to do a lot of more talking, and this might be the right time to do a little race. Now, this is going to be good to drive on Dragon Trail Gardens, and this might be quite very good for it. Just giving up some more corners. Well, probably a good thing the hidden headlights was popped up for it momentarily. Well, kind of like this 1971 car. This looks definitely the classic or Italian sports car. Well, also, throughout every episode in Total Drama Action, that he also wears the different kinds of outfits. Well, he just also wears the announcing round in a bikini, and definitely that's awkward and well, he just always ignores to get used to it because he feels a lot embarrassing. But definitely in the superhero movie challenge that, hold on, just hold it in. He was also known as Pyconagus and his feline sidekick Standard Boy in Superhero the episode. Well, he also plays as a supervillain to give the cast for a little challenge. Well, I know I was giving a little more crazy attempt, and I'm just losing up a patience for it. Well, definitely in Crouching Courtney in Owen episode, well, definitely Chef just give Courtney and Beth to be instructed to cook some noodles and test the 7 deadliest fish to no men after the failing challenge. Well, he is also where seen as the samurai earlier in the episode. Well, I'm sorry, I might be able to restart again, but in the Space Movie Challenge 2008, A Space Owen, well, I kind of think that he just pats Owen's butt and he started scared and feel embarrassed. Oh man, poor Chef Hatchet that he just pat Owen's butt for no reason. Well, I kind of think that he didn't know that he pat the pillows, but that was kind of funny at all. Oh, sorry about that, folks. I'll make sure I'm just... I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, folks. Well, let's continue the race. I know, I'm just giving a little long time to do a live streaming for it. So, anyway, if you're enjoying this video on live, so just give a little chat, and I'm just too lonely because I'm just really want to do some practice with some other AI drivers. Well, definitely it's okay because I'm just giving a little hard, complicated commentary to do so. Well, I'm just gonna have to continue this Lord talk. Well, in the mutiny on the sound stage episode, well, Jeff and Chris are having an argument about what they're trying to save, but I kind of think that they're just having a little small competition because they're just definitely giving a hard time because just giving another job for it. Well, so he insists Jeff is taking over as one side and probably also takes part for it, but I kind of think this is quite hard to take care of two contestants at once for giving a little question. But probably later on in the end, they have finally reunited together in their movie challenge, and well, definitely part of the challenge until the aftermath finale. Well, maybe perhaps they have decided to go and take a vacation together. But in the fourth aftermath, they're at the airport and they taking. Oh man. Kind of think bad news, folks. I'm considered that this is definitely bad because the internet broadcast gameplay has got my attention. I might be able to be on hold. Because I might saying this because, well, I got everything set up here. Internet connection lines